Hey guys, welcome back to 9mm Ridge. This is the all-new FN Reflex MRD. So MRD is the red dot capable version. So I was able to find this for a very good price. So originally when they hit the market, their retail was right about $650. So this one I was able to find for $550. So really great value, comparable to like the Glock 43X MOS. But your sights are a lot better than the Glock. So you have some iron white dot sights in the rear, and then in the front we have a nice orange front sight followed by a nice little tritium insert, so you'll see that glow in the dark at night. Very nice sights on it, so comparable to the Glock, which just comes with plastic white dot sights. Very nice quality sights on this. So let's do some shooting with it. Very easy to rack because the Reflex is an internal hammer fire compared to everything else on the market, which are striker fires. So very easy to rack. Really nice, actually. Let's do some shooting with it here and see how it feels. So that trigger is actually really good. The trigger on it is a little bit longer because it's a longer pull because it is a hammer fire, but really smooth all the way through. So there's your take up and then your reset right there. A little bit longer of a reset. So really nice trigger pull on it. I actually really like it. You'll feel that wall, and you know as soon as you pull it, it's going off. So very predictable trigger on the FN Reflex. Let's see how accurate it is. Let's shoot a few of those further targets out there. So super accurate and very controllable. So I've done multiple videos on the FN Reflex, and you can check them all out on my page. But the recoil for how small of a concealed carry handgun this is so nice. It's very comfortable, not as snappy as all the other concealed carry guns on the market. So I really am liking this FN Reflex. So it does come with a 15-round magazine, which I was just using. Also comes with a 11+1 magazine, so nice to have different options depending on your clothing you're wearing. That's going to give you better options for concealability. And that this little pinky extension right there does give you a full fingered grip, well, at least for my hands. But you can also switch it out if you want a little bit more concealability. You can switch that out for the flat bottom of that magazine. And then the slide release right there is just really nice, nothing to catch or snag on, and then really accessible, far enough away where you're not going to hit it by accident, but just in the right spot. For me anyway. Let's do a little more shooting with it here. Let's try big target first. So having that smaller grip on there compared to the 15-round mag does give you a little bit more. You got to take your time on your shots a little bit more. But let's throw another 15+1 in there. Let's see here. So we got another one. All right, so there you go. Then you get a really nice purchase on there, having that full grip right there. So it does have a little sleeve on there, but it feels really good. Compared to some sleeves, I don't like them. This one actually feels really nice to me. It's not, doesn't annoy me at all. But let's give that one a try. So yeah, this thing is definitely a really nice shooter. So controllable. It has really nice serrations in the front, so if you're press checking at all, really nice. Your fingers don't slide at all. Really nice cutout right here under the trigger, so your hand really gets up nice and tight, so you can get a nice purchase on there and get your hand close to that slide to absorb the recoil. And then the grip texturing feels really awesome on this. So it has a little bit bigger bumps in the front and the back, but the sides are a little bit more rough. So when you squeeze it, it kind of sinks in a little bit more to the side of your hand. And then, yeah, I really like the trigger. There's no blade on it, but there is kind of a blade. So there's a safety on it. So you can see that trigger goes up, and then there's your safety on the trigger itself. But having no blade just makes it a lot more fun to shoot and to shoot longer because you don't wear like a blister on your finger. Let me grab a couple more mags here. I think I have one more loaded up, the 11-round magazine. Let me find that. One of my pockets here. So I don't have a holster for it yet. The original Reflex fit the Hellcat holster, but then I tried that in the with this new MRD, and it did not fit because this actually sits, the red dot sits a little bit more forward than the Hellcat. So a little different when it comes to mounting red dots. Well, yeah, here we go. So we're going to try a little bit more shooting here. Let's try one hand, see if we can get it to fail at all. Try a little left-handed shooting as well. So this thing functions great. I've been carrying the original reflex for a while that is non-capable red dot, but man, putting a red dot on a small pistol like this just makes it such a better and more accurate of a firearm. But let me load a couple more mags up and then we'll call it good here. Got 4 more magazines loaded up. We'll start off with the 15 round magazine first. And I really like that slide release. It just feels so good, so easy to manipulate. All right, let's try this. Wow, that thing shoots so well. Let's do another 11+1 magazine. So just for size comparison there, so there's your 11 and there's your 15. Not a huge difference, honestly. Just a little bit more purchase when you put that for your grip. Purchase on your grip when you put that 15 round magazine in there. Let's try this out first. All right. Goes a little faster with that 13 compared to the 15 round magazine. All right, we'll do a couple more mags here and then we'll call it good. It's starting to get dark out, but I really wanted to show you guys how awesome this FN Reflex MRD version is. Very excited about it. I think this is probably their best by far concealed carry handgun from FN. It just meets all the things I would want. I mean, it has a section so you can mount a weapons light if you want, just a compact weapons light, and then having the ability to do 15 or 11 depending on what you're wearing for clothing is a really nice feature from FN. So I'm really glad they put in a lot of nice options and at an affordable price for once, because typically FN is very expensive and this is very competitive to the market for a carry gun. They are a little late to the market, but very competitive. All right, let's do a little more shooting up here. Yeah, it's really nice. So it is cut low enough so you don't need an optics plate, which is really nice. So you can mount that directly onto the slide. So if you're looking through the sights, they line up just about perfect with that dot, just a hair. Maybe you could go down just a hair more to be exact, but you can still see your sights. So if your red dot fails, you can still look through there and see both your front and rear sights, which is a nice feature as well. All right, so we have another 15 round magazine. And I don't know if I've already talked about it, but this does have a sleeve on the 15 round magazine, and I typically hate sleeves on any type of firearm, but they did a really, really nice job with this. It doesn't push up very easy, and it feels really good all the way around. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't pinch my hand when I put it in the gun, because sometimes those really pinch your hands. This one doesn't, so I really like that because I have fairly large hands. But all right, let's try some more. All right, guys, that is the all-new FN Reflex MRD. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to 9mm Ridge, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Guys, I love you. Stay safe. Keep on shooting. Have a good day.
If you liked this video, come back for a comparison of the all-new FN Reflex versus the Glock 43X.